She said, "Come over, I'm alone." That night, nothing felt wrong until morning.
Seima is my cousin, my aunt's daughter. We've known each other since we were kids. From playing in the backyard to all the mischievous moments of our teens, we spent almost every moment together. But there was one thing that always cut deep. Seima used to call me bro. Every time she said it, that single word pierced my heart like a knife. Honestly, I was captivated by her beauty from the very first glance. She was so delicate, cheerful, and full of life. When she smiled, it felt like the whole world seemed brighter. I used to just stare at her, completely lost for words. My love for her burned silently inside me, a secret I couldn't bear to share. As time passed and we grew older, I kept longing for the day I could finally muster the courage to tell her, "I love you." But every time I opened my mouth, her laughter and that familiar bro would crush my resolve. My feelings remained locked inside, until the day her wedding was arranged. The day of her wedding felt like my entire world had crumbled. Seeing her in her bridal gown, glowing and absolutely stunning, I wanted to run to her and shout, "She's mine! I can't live without her!" But I couldn't. I just stayed silent, watching my world walk away. Seima left to start her new life with her husband, and in that moment, I made a promise to myself. I decided I would never marry. If she belonged to someone else, there was simply no room in my heart for anyone else. Months later, I visited Seima at her home for the first time since her wedding. My heart was racing. Would she even be happy to see me? The moment she saw me, her eyes lit up and she smiled, teasing me just like she used to. "Yasser, finally, you missed me, didn't you?" Her smile made my heart pound, just like it always did. We talked for hours that day. She shared stories about her new life, and I just listened, silently taking it all in. Then, with my hands trembling, I finally confessed. "Seima, I've loved you all my life, but I never had the courage to tell you." She fell silent, her eyes wide with surprise. Seeing her reaction, I quickly added, "It's okay now. You're my dear friend, and I'll always be here if you need me." She whispered, almost regretfully, "If you had only said this earlier, maybe everything would have been different." Her words ached in my heart, but I knew time couldn't be reversed. I decided to leave for Dubai to focus on my business, hoping the distance and work would fill the emptiness she had left. But no amount of success could do that. I sent her gifts, called her regularly, and tried my best to stay connected, but her memory lingered in every quiet moment. Then one day, she called, her voice trembling. Her husband had passed away in a sudden accident. I didn't hesitate. I booked the first flight back. The Seima I saw was no longer the playful, vibrant girl I remembered. She was broken, carrying the heavy weight of grief and the responsibility of 2 young children. That day, looking at her, I promised myself I would never leave her alone again. I became her support, her friend, her anchor in the storm. I was there for her kids, for her home, for everything she needed. Over time, our bond deepened in a new way. She began to trust me completely, leaning on me, sharing her pain and her hidden desires. One evening, she came to me and quietly said, "Yes, sir, I need you now." More than ever, I held her hands, feeling the chill of her sorrow, and I told her, "I'm always here for you." More than ever. I'm never leaving. That night, all the years of unspoken love finally found their voice. Not in grand declarations, but in quiet understanding and shared comfort. Eventually, we decided to make our union official. Our families, who had witnessed our journey, happily agreed. The day of our wedding arrived. As I looked at Seima, she looked back at me, shy but so happy and at peace. Our life changed completely after that. There were no more secrets, no more distance, just love, laughter, and shared moments. Her children accepted me as their own, and our hearts finally found the home we had both longed for so long. This story is a reminder that sometimes life gives you a second chance at happiness, often when you least expect it. Thank you for listening to our journey. If you enjoyed this story, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. We'll see you in the next one.